Hey guys, I actually, I've been thinking lately, since April's literally right around the corner, excuse me, and, well, let's face it, Konami said no later than April, or no sooner than April, we'll have another ban list. Well, they wanted to get rid of True Draco. They had it going for a little while, but now it's back in the top 3 decks of the metagame. Pendulum Magicians, they tried hitting that with Double Iris. That didn't work out so well. And obviously Tricksters are still falling down. So obviously what I think is going to end up happening is this. Alright, Electromite going to 1. Firewall staying at 1. They're going to have to hit Harmonizing at some point to 1. Harmonizing Magician. And the reason why I say that is because it could completely overpower the deck. If you're playing traditional Pendulum Magicians, you're looking at about an extra 600 point boost with at least one monster on the extra deck. So you could literally take a Metaltron, for instance, power that up to 3100. And then with the proper, and then if you can do it right, shit. Sorry. And you have Starving Venom. That, with the 600, that'll bump that up to 34. That can get over just about a lot of the boss rushes for a lot of the top tier decks. Even though one of them, it doesn't really take that much, to be honest. But, I think those two are going to get Harmonizing down to 1, Electromite down to 1. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Independent Nightingale. I would like to see it go down to 1, but I highly doubt it's going to be at 1. They're probably going to ban that right outright. Let me see here. Back to the limited, I will probably say at some point Konami is going to have to realize they are going to have to drastically limit the power of True Dracos or True King or Draco Slayers or True Kings or whatever the hell the deck is called. The best way again, sorry. To do that is knock True Masterpiece to 1. Diagram to 1. Right now, for semi-limits, I actually see, because it's still going to be a wide variety of decks, obviously. They're going to bring Solemn Judgment up to 2. Oh, I forgot one thing. Grinder is probably going to hit 0. Grinder Golem is probably going to be banned. They already banned the Gofu. They already banned the other one that a lot of people were ran to easily let you spam out Link Monsters. Shit. So those are 2 of them. So, and they took Grinder from 3 and put it at 1. It doesn't make sense that you would put Gofu and this other one at 0 and keep Grinder at 1 if you're trying to limit the amount of tokens that go out on the field. So that's what really has me kind of puzzled a little bit with that. So I think they're probably going to hit Grinder to 0. Grinder Golem to 0. So, Judgment up to 2. I think that's really going to be the only thing. I honestly don't think Monster Reborn is going to go up. If anything, it's going to get banned again. Because, let's face it, Monster Reborn just came off the list specifically for the Lost Ark promotion. As far as some things coming off the list, you already have a Shadow Link monster that either came out or is coming out. At some point, you have to take Construct off the banned list. You at least bring it to 1. And you know what? If you don't feel comfortable doing that, errata the card, then bring it back to 1. Before you release the Link monster for the deck. You know, also, because I do know that Trickstars are going to be really taking a good amount of the top spots. Then there's going to be Dinos. You have to find, Konami, you have to find a way to literally. Right now, I think Konami's best bet for making more money is by pretty much eliminating meta decks. They have to eliminate a lot of the decks that are meta. If they can do that, on this next ban list, which I gave a couple ideas on how to do that, I think the regionals would be actually more packed. You would get more of a diversity at the regionals, or at the YCSs and the regionals, and even Worlds. And it makes a lot of the players use creativity. I mean, one other card that could go down, that will more than likely end up going to 2, will probably be Purple Poison Magician. I mean, let's face it. When it's destroyed by a Battle Arc artifact, it automatically takes another card with it. I mean, that's just too overpowered for a level 4 Pendulum monster. That's just my opinion. So, that's kind of like just a quick rundown of what I think is going to happen on this next ban list. Alright guys, it is 11:30 at night, and yes, I know y'all probably thinking, what the hell am I still doing up? I'm more or less a night owl. Plus I haven't been getting much sleep, so it's whatever. So, alright guys, y'all have a good evening, and have a good week.